Hi guys, my name is Kamal and welcome to the next session. It is going to be a bit long session, but we are going to enjoy a lot of things in this session. So without wasting a minute, let's begin. So let's understand some of the basics related to Power BI. Power BI has two types of end. One is front end and one is the back end. These are the two types of distinct environments I'm talking about. So front end basically includes the data view, model view, and the report view. So data or table, basically we are using the words interchangeably. So this is data view, this is report view, and this is the model view. And so this is the front end, whereas the back end is basically when we go to the Power Query editor. So this is transform data. You can see when we hover over there, it is written use the Power Query editor to connect, prepare, and transform the data. Okay, so that is what the role of backend is. And in the front end, we basically create the relationships between the tables uh, by declaring the primary keys and the foreign keys. Now, I am using a lot of words which may sound quite technical jargons, but let's forget about that. Just for now, remember that these three are basically known as front end, and the back end is basically where we are going to perform our calculations, okay, or transform the data. So now let's understand about the type of data connectors. So you can connect to any file or any type of thing using this by just going to click on home, click on get data, click on more. And then over here, you can see you can connect to an Excel workbook, the CSV file, XML file, or you can even connect to any kind of SQL server database, or you can connect even to the online services as well, to any SharePoint, or even to just a Google link as well. And we are going to see a lot of these things as well. So let's say now I wanted to, uh, let me show you something. Let's say I wanted to import a file that is territory lookup. Okay. What I will do is I will click on get data. That is a CSV file. So click on this text CSV. Now from here, training data. Okay. Let's import this adventure works territory lookup. Click on open. Okay, now I am able to see this data that's the entire data I have. Now instead of clicking on load, let's click on transform data. So when I click on transform data, it opens the Power Query editor for me. This window will be opened, and let's just rename this file for now. I am just removing this adventure works and just naming it as territory lookup. Press enter. So, and now I will show you a little bit of features over there. So this is a Power Query editor. Okay, you can open it while importing the file. That's what we did right now. Or you can even click on this button as well, and you will be directed towards this window. So over here we are seeing this specific file, that is territory lookup, because we just renamed it, and whatever the steps that we are going to perform, it will be mentioned over there. Okay. This is the query editing tool where we will be able to observe a lot of features, and we will explore each and every one of them. And there are some sections, that is transform, add column, and so on. We will observe these things as well. Okay, so that is where we write the name of our table. These are the corresponding applied steps. It is similar to the record macro that we observe in VBA as well. Okay, and that is a query panel for you guys, and that is where your data is. Okay, some general settings is that this is a home tab. It includes basically the general settings and the common table transformations. Okay, specifically in the transform section, we will be able to identify tools that helps us in modifying the existing columns. Okay, and if I just wanted to create any additional column, let's say any kind of conditional columns as well, so those facility is available in the add column panel. Okay, So these are some of the basics that I am just teaching you about Power Query Editor. Okay, let's close and apply. By just clicking on close and apply, it will apply the changes for me directly. So right now it is just loading. So some more things I wanted to discuss, that is about the storage and the connection modes. So Power BI basically, supports several types of storage and connection modes. One or two of them is majorly is one is import, where tables are stored in the memory within the Power BI, and queries will be fulfilled by this specific data. That is what we did. Next is the direct query, where the tables are directly connected to the source and queries are executed on demand. These are the two types of things. Okay. We will learn about how to connect to the SQL server and how to connect to any kind of specific web link. But that is something we will perform in our upcoming sessions. Okay. But now in the next video, let's learn and understand about the table transformation. So with this, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next lecture. Cheers.